day ahead, and I still am, but I had to do another camo video, and so I'm technically, in my mind, I wasn't a day ahead because I wasn't going to post the other thing.
Oh my god, what was that? Alright boys, what's going on? So today we are going to be talking about COD4 and Infinite Warfare, because obviously you guys all saw the releases yesterday. You guys all saw the reveal trailers for everything. You guys saw the multiplayer gameplay finally. We were all waiting for that. I know when I first talked about Infinite Warfare, when they first released the name of the next game and they showed just the campaign for it, I didn't want to form any opinions on the game because the campaign, for all you know, could be completely different than the multiplayer. It could play completely different, and that's why I just didn't want to say anything about the game. I know I made it very clear, but it's really just not a good idea to judge a game if you haven't seen any multiplayer about it. If you're trying to play the multiplayer and that's all you care about, why would you judge the game if you haven't even seen it yet? That just never made any sense to me. But now they finally revealed the multiplayer for both COD4 Remastered and Infinite Warfare, so I'm just going to talk about both in today's video. I didn't want to do this yesterday just because I wanted to watch a lot of content. I didn't just want to watch one thing and base it off that, and so I was waiting for Pamaj. I know Sora uploaded some stuff. I just wanted to wait for a lot of people just to start uploading so you could get like a really good feel for it. Obviously I haven't played the game yet though, which is unfortunate, so I can't give you like a full opinion on it, but I know Pamaj has, and I trust him when it comes to this because he knows what he's talking about. So as far as, I guess we'll just start with COD4. So as far as COD4 goes, you guys all knew this, I never played COD4 as far as like clips go. I never played it for clips because I hadn't sniped at that time. I played COD4, but I was like one of those M4 M16 tryhards. I just did with school friends. But sniping goes, I played COD4 obviously in the past. It was a lot of fun for me, but it was never really the big thing for me. So the game does play a little bit different, but it basically is COD4. I haven't really gotten like the full-on experience of COD4 as far as sniping goes and going for clips on. So that's one reason as to why I'm really excited for COD4. Two, the game just looks really nice. I know there's some people who are a little bit annoyed with the way the yellow text look when you get the kills, but to be honest, if you're gonna let the yellow text ruin the game for you, like I don't really know what to say. That's such like a minor thing. I feel like there's a lot of people on Twitter that are just bitching about really small shit, and like when it comes to the color of the fucking text and the way the text looks, is that really gonna ruin the overall game for you? Like I feel like that's just, there's no reason to bitch about that. I feel like some people are just being a little dramatic about it. I understand, however, to some degree, the diehard COD4 fans, the ones that started playing COD when COD4 was released. I get the reasons as to why some of them may be a little bit mad if the game isn't exactly what it was like for them when they first started playing, but you got to remember that even with it being a remastered COD4, a remastered game, even a remastered version of a game does not mean that the game will be exactly the same. If you thought the game was going to be 100% exactly the same, then you were just in over your head. I'm sorry, but no game that gets remastered is exactly the same, because there's literally no point to just making the same game and upping the graphics. They just wouldn't do that. Obviously they're going to change some stuff as time goes on, but still, nonetheless, even with it just being a slight point difference, the point stack difference, the color of the point stacks, I know the kill feed changed a little bit, which is like whatever. I don't really give a shit about the kill feed. That doesn't matter to me too much on COD4, but the game itself does look very smooth, and it does look like it's a lot of fun. I know some people were saying that the 50 cal looks kind of bulky, but if you actually watch Pamaj's gameplay when he's sniping, he did show a lot of the M40 content, and still the sniping does look very clean. Like I don't care what you say, it isn't the original COD4 sniping. It is slightly tweaked, it does look a little bit different, but it still looks really clean. So I'm excited for that. Like I said before, I never started on COD4, so I can't really, I have a different perspective of how this game looks than the people that started playing this game on COD4. So if you were one of those players, if you did play COD4 a lot more than I have, and you did play when COD4 was the game, obviously your opinion is going to be a little bit different, and I respect that. That's totally fine. You probably know more about the game than I do, but just off from what I've seen with Pamaj and a few other people who have uploaded COD4, I personally think the game looks pretty sick, so I definitely am going to be playing that game. It does look like it's a lot of fun. I don't know if I'm going to be going for clips on the game necessarily, but as far as like gameplays go, the game does look really consistent. The sniping does look very consistent, and it is something that I will definitely be doing, at least for gameplays, and at least for like grind squad videos. We'll all be messing around with COD4. We'll be definitely doing that, but as far as like going for like a big Taj on it, I don't know about that yet, because I feel like it might be a little repetitive considering that COD4 is not a technically new game. You have seen all the same maps, same spots. So I don't really know yet about that, but it does look like it's gonna be a lot of fun. I will still be playing. Now the main thing I want to talk about is Infinite Warfare, because this is obviously the newer game that is coming out, and a lot of people are like, as far as Twitter goes, a lot of people are like half and half. There's a lot of people saying that the game actually does look pretty sick. A lot of people are let down as well. So as far as me personally, I think the game looks pretty sick, and the reason why I'm saying this, and I'm not getting paid to say this, I don't want to see any of those comments, those stupid ass comments. I think the game looks sick. I do think that some of the maps do look a little too dark. I can agree with you on that, because it does look kind of like a mix between Ghosts and Advanced Warfare as far as the game itself, like the HUD layout and everything. But apparently the movement system is like BO3, and now that we've actually seen the multiplayer, it definitely does look like it's BO3. So I can already tell you, for me at least personally, and probably a majority of the grind squad, we are going to be playing that game a lot. It does look like it's a lot of fun, and considering that it is BO3 movement, you already know we're about to kill that game. I'm about to make that game my bitch. I can promise you that. I'm just hoping that you guys liked it for the most part. I understand where some people are coming from, that you don't like the way... The only bad thing I can say about Infinite Warfare, at least just from seeing it. Now, obviously, I haven't played it once again like COD4. I haven't played it yet, so I can't really give you like a hands-on experience of it. But just from seeing it, the only thing that I dislike at the moment is the kill feed. But if you guys remember when the BO3 beta came out, the alpha came out, the kill feed looked exactly the same. It looked really, really bad. And then in the last few weeks of the game, they adjusted the kill feed and made it look a lot better like how it does now. I have a feeling they're going to do that for Infinite Warfare. I really wouldn't be surprised if they brushed up on the kill feed. So at the moment, the kill feed really is the only bad thing I would have to say about the game, besides maybe making some of the maps just slightly brighter. All I'm hoping is that, for you guys at least, personally, I'm just hoping that you guys enjoy watching the game. Maybe if you don't like playing it, that's okay. I totally understand it. I know for a fact that I have some people watching me right now who don't actually enjoy playing BO3, but still like watching it, or at least watching specific people, because I've had tweets at me, I've had comments at me saying they don't like BO3 personally, but they like watching me play it. And maybe that's because I use movement on this game, or maybe it's like me. I'm not sure what it is. But all I'm hoping is that you guys actually give it a chance. What I would suggest you do, if you haven't done it, because you guys don't know, there actually is going to be an open public beta. Pretty much, it's not, I wouldn't really consider it even a beta, because it's only like 2 weeks before the game. Like, there's not too much you can really tweak in a game in 2 months when you've been preparing it for almost 3 years now. But there will be slight changes in that beta. The beta does come out October 14th, and I'm sure the game comes out like November 4th or 6th. Like, you know, it typically comes out those days. So the open beta does come out on October 14th. What I would suggest you do is get the beta and at least try the game before you give your final opinion, because I know I saw some people on Twitter are saying that they're already done with Infinite Warfare, they're never going to play it. I see where you're coming from if you don't like the game, but what I would suggest you do is at least try the beta. If you don't try the beta and you base the game only off of what you've seen so far and not actually playing it, then I'm sorry, but like, you're literally just a fucking idiot. You should play the game. You should at least give it a shot. You know, download the beta. It's not going to be a big file. I really doubt a beta would be a big file. And just try it out. There's literally just no point to giving up without even playing it. There's literally just no point to it. I would just suggest you at least give it a shot. I can already tell you that even if the game is trash, I'm still going to try to play it just for the sake of it being a new game. Because although COD4 obviously is a new game at the moment, it's not a new game, but the way this game is laid out, it is different than COD4, so that's what I mean by new. I will be playing COD4, but considering that Infinite Warfare is the new game as far as like brand new maps, you haven't seen any of that, you don't really know what the gameplay is like, I do want to give Infinite Warfare a shot. I got high hopes for the game from what I have seen as far as Pamaj's content goes and a few other people who have uploaded. I like the game. I think it looks pretty sick. It pretty much looks like a toned down BO3. From what I've heard, you can't jump as high, and wall running is a little bit harder to do, and if that's the case, it is more of a toned down BO3, and that's something that I think a lot of people are actually going to be okay with that when you get to play the game. I'm excited for it. Like I said, it is new to me, and I explained this like a few months back when I first mentioned this. I like new things. Those are the things that are more appealing to me than to just continuously play the same thing over, and that's why I'm saying I'm not too sure if I'm going to be playing COD for clips itself. Well, obviously I'll do it for gameplays, but that's why I don't think I'm going to be playing COD for clips. Who knows though? You never know. Maybe I'll enjoy the game a lot because I haven't really sniped on it that much, so maybe I will enjoy it. But Infinite Warfare, I think at least at the start, will be the main game for me. just to try it out. Depending on where it goes, depending on whether or not the views are good on it, depending on whether or not the ratings are good on it, if people actually do enjoy watching it, then we'll continue it, just like how I continued BO3. If people, for some weird reason, if it just blows over, people really hate Infinite Warfare, then obviously I'll focus on COD4. It's really just going to be up to you guys, but I do definitely want to play both games, and I want to give both games a chance. I think giving up on one of the games at the moment is just really stupid. I don't think that makes any sense. That just makes no sense to me whatsoever. Considering that the game's already been released yet, I don't think it's a good idea. You guys will see both from me. You guys seem to really like the Battlefield beta. You guys really enjoyed it. The ratings were really good on it. All the comments were really positive about it, so I will be doing another. I'll probably try to play the Battlefield beta as much as I possibly can until it goes away, and then the weeks in between when the beta ends to when the game actually fully comes out, every now and then I'll just upload some more Battlefield beta content just to spice things up a little bit, just to get a little more out there, because a lot of you guys really did enjoy that. And I saw there were a lot of comments being like, you guys, I want to see more Grind Squad videos on the beta. I saw a lot of comments saying that you guys actually preferred Battlefield over COD, which was strange to me, but like that's cool. I'm totally down with that, because I really do enjoy playing the Battlefield beta. So on that note, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you agree with me, if you disagree with me, that's totally understandable. You guys all got your opinions on the games, so let me know what you guys think in the comment section. But I do at least want to give both games a chance when they do come out, and not just give up on one instantly. Like I said before, at least play the beta for Infinite Warfare before you fully give your opinion on the game, and you never know, the beta could change. On that note, hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you guys tomorrow.